Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Theta. So Theta Network has a bunch of big bullish news out there and available to us. We just have to look for it. So we're going to be taking a look today, deep diving into what Theta has in store for us, as well as the Theta price predictions for June, July, and 2021. If you guys are not subscribed already, quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video to stay up to date with Theta, as well as so many other altcoins available in the space. So the first thing we're going to take a look at today is the price right now. Theta is up 16.10% in the last 24 hours. A great increase. We're now at $7.58. We actually saw it go all the way up to $7.86. A great recovery for a lot of coins today. And I think specifically Theta is popping off. We've actually seen this in the last couple of hours. So we go to the gainers list right now. Theta is number 2, right behind Ren, a 26% increase. So jumping into Theta, it's one we talk about a lot on the channel for obvious reasons. There's such great potential behind it. But like I said, there is a great amount of news to cover today and go over why there's such big, really bullish information and news out there that we haven't really heard much about. So jumping into that today, I do want to say, Theta is still very undervalued in my opinion. Last time we were 30 days away from the drop of Theta Mainnet 3.0, we were sitting around $10 to $11 up until that $15 price point that we jumped up to about $15.90. We saw then a decrease after Theta Mainnet 3.0 was delayed, but I do think we are going to get right back to that $15 price point sooner rather than later. So let's jump straight into it. So first off, Hollywood powerhouse CAA joins blockchain video network Theta. So we've talked about this in our previous Theta video, I believe, but this is such a big deal. I did want to talk about it one more time because, like I said, the addition of Creative Artist Agency as a validator brings the video network closer to full decentralization, and this is exactly what Theta Labs CEO Mitch Liu said. So we continue to see big things taking place. Top talent and sports agency Creative Artist Agency CAA has joined Theta to help with governance and validation of its blockchain-based video delivery network. This is all on Coindesk.com if you guys want to take a look. It talks more about how CAA will really work alongside 7 other external Theta enterprise validators and governance council members. This includes things like Google, Samsung, Sony, as well as major private equity and cryptocurrency firms. So this is a big deal as we continue to see the membership means CAA will run a validator node and help ensure the robustness of the network. Theta announced in its press release on last Thursday. So we are continuing to see great things take place in Theta. Great really information and articles. This should be a very, very bullish sign for Theta, but there's much more to come that makes me even more and more bullish. So stay tuned for that as we jump into our sponsored video, or I guess our sponsored post of the day. It's going to be BlockFi. So I have partnered with BlockFi recently for obvious reasons. They have great potential behind them as well. They support you as well as they support me. So I do want to, give a shout out to them. They are the future of finance. They talk about how they ditched the annual fee. Check out the new credit card perks and join the waitlist today. So the old way of doing things doesn't cut it anymore. With BlockFi, you can use cryptocurrency to earn interest as up to 8.6% APY. That is much, much higher than most banks right now. And it talks about how you can borrow cash, buy or sell crypto. There are no hidden fees and no minimum balances, and also no reasons to wait. So if you want to take advantage of this, I will have a pinned comment in the comment section below. So definitely take advantage of that. It does support me if you use my link, as well as obviously it gives you a chance at 250 BTC. Jumping down a little bit more, you can read more about really the BlockFi interest account and so much more that really goes with BlockFi, including instant trades, immediate interest, and low cost. So like I said, BlockFi is definitely something worth looking into. Jumping into our next little article is going to be about the Theta network tweeting 30 days and the launch of elite edge nodes and T-Fuel staking are going to be here. So we see that exactly what we see here is Theta Mainnet 3.0 and the launch of elite edge nodes and T-Fuel staking are now 30 days away. In coming weeks, you'll see a new edge node version released with updated EN user face, or I guess user interface, and T-Fuel staking live June 30th. Internal testing is ongoing with 100K plus T-Fuel stakers running strong. So we continue to see a lot of people very bullish on Theta and T-Fuel. I do expect this price to increase all the way up until that Theta Mainnet 3.0 drop, and then obviously a small decrease after some of that hype dies down. But I do think, for the most part, we are going to see increases in the next 30 days across Theta's network altogether, as well as T-Fuel. Jumping into the next one, this is going to be a big deal. We're going to talk in kind of a little bit more detail on the MGM studios bringing Hollywood classics to the Theta.tv powered by Theta Network. So this could be very, very big for multiple reasons. It also has the potential to almost be a bad thing. So we're going to talk about this announcement specifically and why it could be good or bad. So, Theta.tv, the next generation esports video platform powered by Theta blockchain, has finalized a commercial licensing agreement with MGM Studios for rights to stream classic movies from MGM's venerable film library throughout the summer of 2020. This is definitely a good thing. And then we jump into the next tweet, and this is going to show you maybe a great thing, maybe a bad thing. We see Amazon buys MGM for $8.45 billion, the e-commerce giant's biggest entertainment acquisition yet. So this is a big deal. If Amazon goes the right direction with this, we could have Theta kind of connected with Amazon in another way, and that'd be great to see. A lot of people very, very excited about this, but there is a reason to be a little bit worried about it as well. So let's talk about that. We actually have great tweets to kind of explain that for you guys. So we're going to kind of read these for you. So I'm a huge fan, or I guess I'm a huge Theta bull, but no guarantee of good news for Theta on this. Previous management of MGM made the Theta relationship. Amazon running the show now. They might freeze or want their own people, like a new head coach. Football could be a huge win if Amazon embraces, though. And I agree completely with that. We're not going to go too much into the rest of it, but this guy says pretty sure they are too busy to be bothered with messing around, and we'll just let the Theta team take it all over, including Amazon Prime. New edge node might be them. Probably just a hit of hopium, but we have to believe. So, there's a lot there, and I do think specifically we're going to see this being pretty much a neutral thing. We're going to see nothing really come about it until later down the road, and I think later down the road this could be a big thing. So we'll continue to keep you guys up to date on this MGM kind of MGM drama, really. But realistically, this is a good thing. It could be a bad thing, but for the most part, it's a good thing, and you can read more into that if you want to try to figure out if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's kind of up to your interpretation on that. Jumping into the next one, we see Theta Edge node numbers plus computing power going higher and higher each day. We moved from rank 49 to rank 40, according to the Folding a Film statistics, with 162K unique edge nodes. That is a lot of unique edge nodes, and we are moving through the ranks. We obviously moved from rank 49 to rank 40. Theta continuing to look very, very bullish for a lot of different people, and I think we are going to continue to see bullish numbers and bullish news come out. So make sure to stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video to stay up to date with Theta as well as so many other altcoins. As we jump into our price predictions for June, July, and 2021, we do see Theta get up to that $7.60 price point yet again. I do think we are going to continue to see higher highs and, really higher lows as well. So hopefully continuing on this uptrend. I do think we are in really an accumulation or manipulation FUD stage still. So we are going to have a slow uptrend for most altcoins, in my opinion, for the next couple of months. But we're going to kind of keep you guys up to date because we could see very, very bullish signs that will push these really altcoins through the roof as soon as we get out of that manipulation and FUD stage, because a lot of people are scared to put their money in right now. They think there's lower dips to be had. Realistically, some people are going to miss out on the climb when the climb starts because they're going to expect yet another dip. So the best thing to do, in my opinion, is dollar cost average. Obviously, putting money in, every week or every couple of days, every 2 or 3 days, put in, let's say $5 every 2 to 3 days. It depends how much obviously you have to fund, but if you put in $5 every 2 to 3 days, or $50 every 2 to 3 days, or whatever you can afford, that's probably the best way to do it, because you're going to be finding really the average. Obviously, the dollar cost average, the title itself comes into play there, but realistically, that is the best way to really get involved. And I will say, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research. As remember, this is not financial advice. Theta's just looking really, really good. So jumping into those price predictions, like I promised, June is going to be more of a steady growth, in my opinion. Obviously, that's the case with a lot of coins. I've been talking about a lot of altcoins, and I think steady growth is going to be in the playing fields, or I guess in the cards, or whatever kind of terminology you want to use. I think that's going to be in the books for Theta. A slow, steady increase for June. Until about June 20th. That's when I think June 20th, right around that range, we are going to start to see a lot of hype build up. And I think, Theta will easily push right around $10 to $13 to $14. I don't think we're actually going to get to that $15.90 that we saw previously. And a lot of people aren't going to be kind of upset about that. But I'll say, guys, it's unfortunate that the timing of this all worked out how it did. But, unless the entire market pushes up, Theta's not going to go much higher than, in my opinion, $15 by the end of June. So realistically, I see a $12 to $15 Theta by the end of June. We'll see what really does take place and happen. A lot of people are excited for this Theta Mainnet 3.0, and I am especially excited. So let's move on to July. July is going to be another great month for Theta. I think, we are going to see a little bit of a maybe a downtrend after that Theta Mainnet 3.0 releases. We see some of that hype die off. I do think for the most part, though, by the end of July, we're going to have, a higher price point. Hopefully pushing closer to about $16 to $20. I think that's going to be really a range that we should be able to end up by the end of July. By the end of 2021 or the end of the bull market or bull run, I still think my price prediction stands right around that $60 to $80 mark. $60 to $80 by the end of the year is still within reason, still something we can reach for and grasp. And I think we're going to continue to, like I said, keep you guys up to date on these price predictions as they change very, very quickly with, new information that comes out, as well as new technical analysis that is very easily, capable of being done in a timely manner. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. Like I said, check out BlockFi. I do have them pinned in the comments if you want to take a look and make your money work for you. It's definitely something smart to do in finance. So thank you guys again. I'll see you all in the next one.